Deku was just
about to go
dirty.
off.
Ain't nothing wrong with him. Deku just mad he couldn't shower. That man was just hungry.
Oh.
Ain't
That's
nothing
my
wrong with
boy,
him.
but
Literally turned into a dog.
Oh no, Gon had the best rage moment of all time.
All right, so we found another interesting Twitter topic on which anime character had the best rage moment. You don't got to copy ours, but put yours down below before we get started, and we're gonna get right into it. All right, so I got Deku here, so I'm gonna kick it off. Why I think Deku on the list had the best rage moment. I know y'all looking at me a little funny because I'm a hater. I'm a hater.
He sure is a hater.
But I'm gonna say Deku just because his was like an actual story, though it wasn't long. If it was longer, no Diddy, it would have been a lot better than what it like. It would have been really, really good or really, really interesting. I think all of us here would have rather seen more of Vigilante Deku than what we got Mohawk Deku by the end of the show. So if we stayed in this moment, I think it would have been a great rage moment. And I think it was great for what it is, even though it stole it from Batman and Spider-Man, but mostly Batman. Mm-hmm. But it was really, really, like really good. Passion. It just, I gotta hate to stay true to myself, but like it was a really good rage moment. But I'm actually kind of wondering what Ant gotta say, because like his was good, but
we all know
not as long as mine.
Who's
we
what do you
as
mean,
a whole,
what do you mean we?
You heard what Kid just said, the community feeling. We all know Gon had the best rage moment of all time.
Yeah, a good 10 seconds. Sure,
it don't even matter how long it was.
How?
It don't even matter how long it was. We had to build up every from the
episodes.
Ever since he found out what happened to Kite, the aura from Gon the entire time building up to this moment was, to me, was peak fiction. At least in my opinion.
You say aura? What is he, a TikTok baby? What
no, hear me out. I'm talking about the fact that he was like, show me your power, and the way that man literally, they was like, had to calm Gon down because he was about to beat one of the top people in the verse at the time in the organization. Then
so you're giving him like
no, hear me out. Then when we finally get the full rage transformation, when he beat Pito, he literally crying at what he's about to do to him. Gave up everything to make sure that Pito wouldn't come back and destroy Pito. Nobody in the verse could beat them. Quick.
Tanjiro's moment was better than Gon's. Tanjiro had a sword in his mouth, still running around with that dog in him. Like the Gon moment was like iconic, but it can't be the best because it was once. It's like
Tanjiro only had one too.
And
Tanjiro had one, Deku had
he
one.
He barely knew.
I said Tanjiro's one is better than Gon's one because Gon turned into a grown man woman, and Tanjiro had that dog in him. That's the only time I actually liked him.
And Gon got his arm cut off, so it's kind of the same concept. Like, what do you mean?
He got it right back. There was even no consequences from it.
He did have consequences. We don't have Nin now.
Well, he did get a consequence as far as his Nin.
Yeah, he don't have Nin. And if it wasn't for I forgot that girl name from Killer or whatever, Gon probably would have died. He literally gave up everything for that one moment for Kite. I mean, of course, I'm not gonna say it's hypothetical, but I'm saying I feel like Gon's rage moment, literally crying
Kite,
in that moment.
Like, don't get me wrong, Kite,
for all that,
like he barely
the explosion, everything.
To be doing that.
That's a good point too.
I don't even. The part about it is
like that was his uncle. Like that's
I mean, technically he was.
He didn't even know his daddy.
Technically, he was. That man Kite was technically Gon's uncle in a sense. From he's Gon's dad sent him to Kite.
From a storytelling perspective, kinda, but like that doesn't make his argument.
He got his get back. He was really about to kill a child over Kite. That whole rage moment, that whole storyline in general was really good. I still think it's top. Period. I think out of all the characters on here,
you think it's top 3?
I'm not going. If it's top 3, I would probably put it in. I'm not gonna say it's the best one. It'd probably be like second. If I had to choose.
All right. Last question, then we'll move on to Naruto's. How is it better than Naruto's when we saw multiple moments with Naruto's?
Because see, my thing is, it depends on, because you said multiple moments. If we're going to say the best rage moment is one. I don't think we're talking about in general over time. So you would have to pick one. And I feel like depending on.
I went with Deku.
Yeah, depending on which moment you pick, I feel like it's only probably one moment that's probably better. Maybe when he fought Pain, when he turned into the, what was it, the Four Tail, I believe?
That's what I was going to get to.
Maybe that one, if you pick that one. But if we talk about the one that Amari got in this picture right now, when he holding him like, come on, man, what we doing?
I feel like that's the second best, but we going to get back to that, though.
If we talk about that one.
It's iconic, I won't lie.
It is, but
let them talk about theirs. Let them talk about it. Amari's is first in the story, so, let's go in order.
I do say out of all the rage moments, this is the most iconic one right here. It's the second best, but it is the most iconic just because we kind of had a little more speculation about how Naruto had the Nine Tails, but we never really saw what it was like when it took over him or what was the catalyst for it. Yeah. So especially having Sasuke, who we always saw as a rival and didn't really like him like that. Like he kind of had that brotherly rival to him. Saw that he was down against Haku, who we knew was like, what was it? He had like some
full story.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
Why?
His friend was down, and my boy was like, there's no way they were gonna win any type of way. So he was like, the Nine Tails is kind of what popped up in that moment, and it scared Haku. Like she could see, could see the whole manifestation. Nine Tails, he jumping around, bashing these glass mirrors that was supposed to be unbreakable. And then when Haku tried to dip, he said, bring that back, and smashed his face in. But that's not even the best one. But I don't know if Khalil, you want to talk about the Four Tails, or I can talk about the Four Tails. I think the one against Pain is the better rage moment.
I like the Orochimaru one.
I can jump in, even though the Orochimaru one is pretty good. He was pretty much like, keep Sasuke name out your mouth. Yeah, and then that's when he turned up on him. But the one against Pain, I can say that's definitely solid, considering what it took for that to happen. Naruto already lost his home, he lost his sensei, both his senseis, and then on top of his father figure, he has no home to come back to. And then you literally, in front of his eyes, he thought he killed Hinata after she risked her life to save him when she really should have stayed back. He didn't hear her say, after he leveled up, he didn't hear her say, I love you, but seeing her get stabbed, for that to be enough to trigger him to full-blown say, forget it. Like Naruto was ready to throw his whole soul away. Like he made it all the way up to the 8 tails, and Kurama was like, yes, come to me.
I'm gonna jump in a little bit. I feel like y'all copping please a little bit, only because like y'all are giving full backstories for how they got to their rage moments, when in every shonen other than basically One Piece, there's always something that tragic happens before the rage moment. Like Deku went through a lot of turmoil before he got to where he was at. Gon went through a lot of turmoil before he got to where he was at. Just because y'all show is longer doesn't make y'all's more better. I think
the point is. Oh no, go ahead.
Deku was just dirty. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Deku just mad he couldn't shower. That man was just hungry.
That's literally turned into a dog where only the top 2 in the verse could even, or maybe 3 in the verse could even compare to him. Like, I don't think that talking about what got them to that moment is a better showcase of the moment itself. That's just
the
how
rage
I feel
moment
about
though
it.
for Naruto is like he had never gotten to the point of getting so far in the Nine Tails mode. Like he never got to that. Yes, but the thing is like he was willing to do that for Kite. Naruto doing that for Hinata makes more sense.
So, because he did it for his girl,
and his whole village is about to be destroyed. Naruto had leveled up the sage, was getting smacked, even though he thought this mode that he learned from Jiraiya was going to help him beat the same person that killed him. Then he got chained down to the ground and was like, oh, you're not strong enough to beat me, and I'm going to kill this girl that likes you in front of your face. He thought that Hinata was dead. And then he was like, I don't even care anymore. I'm gonna go. He was willing to destroy the village in Nine Tails mode just to beat Pain.
Just like
Naruto would never do that.
If you talk about that part, I think I'll give it to you a little bit more. But the build up on Hinata thinking that they're dead, like every shonen, there's a trope for something emotional to happen for all of the characters on the screen.
True.
It's a trope for something emotional to happen. I don't think that you can hold on to the specific emotional thing to happen. I think it's more on the impact of it. So I will admit, Deku writing wise, I think if they continue to write while in this stage, it could have been like Batman when he eventually fought Bane. It could have been great. So I'll say mine is out based off of potential, but I don't think that y'all can just go, oh, all of these things happen, because it's just longer. Like, Ace is, what if I say Luffy's rage moment? Oh, Ace died. Luffy got super mad because Ace died. It's like, duh, it's Shonen. It's a trope.
But the moment, though, is that Naruto was willing to sacrifice even the village he was trying to protect to go into that mode. That's why I think it's better than Gon. Gon sacrificed everything to kill one person, and that was it. Naruto did that to destroy the village. He didn't care.
Mind you, I will say that Naruto is my number 2. I'm gonna throw that out there, but I gotta give y'all some slack because y'all giving us this thorough ass backstory. Like,
you gotta win the people over.
Read the Bible, y'all just talking.
I gotta win.
Ethos.
You gotta get the but much like Gon, though, Naruto still was ready to throw his literal soul away. He was that close until his dad stepped in. Naruto was gonna crash out. Well, crash out even more.
Ready for crash out? Participation.
That's right. What you mean?
In that moment, if I lose my best eater, I'm gonna crash out too.
Exactly. That's what we're doing. Gon cried over a man.
That's tough.
We'll let y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Who do you think has the best? Who had the worst argument? Who had the best argument? Let us know what y'all think down below. Catch you in the next video. Peace.
I said what I said.
Boy, Miles was so bad. They didn't even mention him.
Oh man,
they didn't mention Mob at all.
Oh yeah, y'all lucky they look at the picture because I'd have spanked him.